Everyone talks about the overpowered ships, but what about the underrated ones? Hey everyone, Normal Guy of the North here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. Instead of talking about the overpowered, meta-defining ships everyone already knows, we're going to highlight the hidden gems, ships that are often overlooked, but absolutely worth your time and resources. These are the ships that quietly outperform expectations, reward skill and patience, and in some cases can surprise even the best players. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's take a look at the top 5 most underrated premium ships in World of Warships. Number 5, Orkan Pan-European Tier 8 Destroyer. Our list begins with the Orkan, a destroyer that far too many players underestimate. At first glance, Orkan seems average. Decent concealment, average torpedoes, and respectable gun power. But here's what makes it special. Orkan carries a 7.5 kilometer surveillance radar, lasting around 20 seconds. That single tool changes everything. It allows you to catch destroyers in smoke, deny cap control, and completely flip early engagements. Paired with fast-turning turrets, accurate 120mm guns, and good mobility, Orkan becomes a tactical destroyer hunter with huge game impact potential. For setup, take aiming systems, propulsion modifications, and concealment. Captain skills should include survivability expert, adrenaline rush, concealment expert, and main battery and AA specialist. If you enjoy playing smart, predicting enemy movements, and punishing careless destroyers, Orkan is one of the most rewarding destroyers in the game, and absolutely one of the most underrated. Number 4, Hyuga Japanese Tier 7 Battleship. At number 4, we have the Japanese battleship Hyuga. This ship often gets written off as a slow, old-school battleship, but it's hiding a secret weapon, the main battery reload booster. Hyuga mounts 12 356mm guns with reliable Japanese accuracy, and with that consumable active, you can fire 2 salvos in quick succession, allowing you to finish off broadside targets, punish pushers, or secure devastating double citadel strikes. The armor is reliable for its tier, the secondaries are fun, and her main weakness, mediocre anti-air, is easy to manage with positioning. Play her as a medium-range damage dealer. Hold your reload booster for key moments, like when an enemy battleship just used their damage control party. Then strike again to light new fires or land the finishing blow. With aiming systems, damage control, and concealment upgrades, and captain skills like gun feeder, adrenaline rush, and emergency repair expert, Hyuga transforms from just another Japanese battleship into a burst damage powerhouse. Number 3, Toulon French Tier 7 Large Cruiser. At number 3, we have the French large cruiser Toulon, one of the most misunderstood and underrated ships in World of Warships. Toulon bridges the gap between a cruiser and a battlecruiser. She's armed with 8 305mm guns that hit like a freight train, but she also has the handling and mobility of a cruiser when played correctly. Her base reload is 28 seconds, which might sound slow for a cruiser, but every salvo counts. Each hit delivers serious armor-piercing damage, capable of deleting same-tier cruisers and punishing broadside battleships at medium range. What really makes Toulon unique is her 20% engine boost consumable that lasts an incredible 234 seconds. This gives her the ability to reposition faster than almost any other large cruiser at her tier, perfect for disengaging, flanking, or chasing down isolated targets. Defensively, Toulon is sturdier than most players realize. She carries a 170mm main belt and a 30mm deck, giving her genuine staying power when angled correctly. She can bounce cruiser fire and even resist some battleship shells when angled sharply. The key to playing Toulon well is patience and positioning. She isn't designed for close-range brawls or HE spamming. Instead, hold a mid-range line at about 12 to 14 kilometers, keep your bow pointed toward incoming fire, and use your engine boost to shift angles and punish mistakes. For equipment, run aiming systems, damage control, steering gears, and concealment modifications. For captain skills, take gun feeder, grease the gears, adrenaline rush, superintendent, concealment expert, and heavy AP shells. Toulon rewards players who think ahead, control distance, and strike with precision. She's fast, durable, and absolutely lethal when handled with discipline, a true sleeper pick among Tier 7 premiums. Number 2, Tulsa American Tier 9 Heavy Cruiser. Number 2 goes to the American Heavy Cruiser, Tulsa, a ship that's been overlooked since the day it released. Players often compare it to a mini Salem or a baby Des Moines, and that's fair, but Tulsa has its own distinct strengths that make it special. She combines 9-kilometer radar, fast turret traverse, excellent concealment, and a compact profile that makes her perfect for cap control and supporting destroyers. Her guns may not have the super heavy shells of the Des Moines, but they're consistent, accurate, and reliable. Her radar concealment combo means you can outspot most destroyers and punish them before they even know you're there. For the build, go with aiming systems, steering gears, and concealment modifications. Captain skills should focus on heavy AP shells, adrenaline rush, superintendent, concealment expert, and priority target. Tulsa excels in ranked battles and late game control situations. She's not about damage farming, she's about map influence. When played patiently, she can dictate the flow of an entire match. Number 1, Brisbane Commonwealth Tier 10 light cruiser. And finally taking the number 1 spot, the Brisbane, a Tier 10 premium from the Commonwealth line that deserves far more attention. Brisbane is based on the British Minotaur, but with 2 critical differences. It fires both high explosive and armor-piercing shells, and it carries a 12-kilometer surveillance radar. That combination makes Brisbane one of the most flexible and complete light cruisers in the game. You can burn down angled battleships with HE, punish cruisers with AP, and use your radar to support your destroyers or hold a flank by yourself. You can choose between smoke or radar depending on your playstyle, making Brisbane adaptable to both solo play and division tactics. For builds, take aiming systems, propulsion, and concealment modifications. Captain skills should include priority target, adrenaline rush, superintendent, concealment expert, and radiolocation if you enjoy hunting destroyers. Brisbane rewards awareness, teamwork, and intelligent positioning. It's the kind of ship that doesn't always top the scoreboard, but it wins games. And that's exactly why it's the most underrated premium in World of Warships today. So there you have it. 5 ships that don't get the spotlight but deserve it. To recap, Orkan, the smart radar destroyer. Hyuga, the reload boosting battleship that punches way above its tier. Toulon, the pocket battlecruiser with punishing AP. Tulsa, the tactical control cruiser that wins by positioning. And Brisbane, the flexible tier 10 light cruiser that can handle anything the enemy throws at you. If you own any of these ships, take them out again and give them another look. You might be surprised by how strong they really are. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And please feel free to click on the videos on your screen for more World of Warships content. But as always, take care, stay safe, and I wish you all the best. See you in the next one, and bye for now.